Well, good-eye, everybody. My name is Christmas, man of 100 voices, and your dead joke VTuber. Good-eye, and welcome on in. No words. Just jam. I am in a strange mood today. It is somewhere between the wonderful bliss of literally having your stress removed as of, I don't know, maybe 5-ish hours ago, after being stressed for 2 or 3 weeks. Literally 5 hours ago, all that stress just melted away, so I'm sitting in that bliss, empty feeling of, wait, I can relax? I forgot what relaxing feels like. What do you mean I can relax? I can relax? Yay! That's how I would describe my mood today. We don't need words in this realm of jam. We might need some peanut butter to go with the jam, maybe some toast. But in this realm of jam, words are not what we need. Where's my controller? Where'd I put that? There it is. Hit it back. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit. 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 Okay, go. All right, that's enough jamming out to the wonderful intro music that is in the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Holy shit, the music is fun. Sounds good? Sounds good. Wait, double checking something. Okay, everything's looking good. Repeating your lame joke. Last time, it wasn't a lame joke. I liked it. I read it while I was getting ready. Last time on Mega Man 4. Wait, what happened last time? There was no last time on Mega Man 4. So find out this time on Mega Man 4. Alright, let's hop in. Mega Man 4. Wait a second. Is that the Indian architecture? No, the Russian architecture, the onion bulb castles. Why is there a Russian architecture castle there? And to finally be out of the clunk of the first 3 games. Does this game actually get good? There's a reason for that, actually. There is! Oh! Please share. You have 4 and 5 mixed up in your head? That's okay. Hello, Neko. Good guy. Welcome. Congrats on the brace. New bad guy. Oh, okay. And then if we just take a glance over here at Mega Man 5 and then 6, so these are the 3. I have concerns with Mega Man 6. Mega Man 5, I see Proto Man still there. That'll be something. Oh, I see it on the cover. Is that the charge shot? The intro will explain. Okay. Time to get learnt, then. Stop looking ahead. It's just looking at the cool things. I'm just cover shopping. Ad 200 times. No 200 ads. Household robots rock and roll were created by someone, Dr. Light, and were enjoying their peaceful days. Then one day, the industrial robots all over the world went on a rampage, and the world fell into total chaos. Dr. Light quickly realized that mad scientist Dr. Wily was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rock having... That Astro Boy? a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a fighting robot. Thus, the super robot Mega Man was born. It took them 4 games to come up with the backstory. Mega Man shattered Dr. Wily's plans 3 times, and where's his helmet? World peace has been maintained so far, but history repeats itself. Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Mega Man. Mega Man starts for the battle again. This time equipped with the powerful new Mega Buster. Why is there so much exposition? No. What? Cheating mixed oil pants? I deserve that. I do have my first charge shot in this game. Yeah! The downside is that boss is being weak to uncharged buster shots is gone now. No! Stop it. I clicked a button, but that's okay. I saw a password on there. You know what I have instead? A saved game, that's right. This is just the first time we got it. Oh, got it in a game and not in a manual. Oh, first time of quote unquote cutscenes as opposed to read the read. There's nothing, just read. It's good for you. Hey, you're pretty excited about the whole your ankle bones are fully healed and all you gotta do is strengthen the muscle and tendons thing. That is a nice thing, yes. I can agree with that. There was a time I dislocated my shoulder and the only, well, nothing broke. It went back just fine, but the tendons were not happy with me. I also just want to point out that sometimes Mega is used as Mega Man's civilian name. And you think that's dumb. Rock is just the actual correct choice. I agree with that. I would agree with that. Super fighting robot, Mega Man. You still can't watch these without thinking of Lega Man. Who's Lega Man? Japan had known this backstory since the first game. I didn't. 7 powerful robots and the 8th one. Wait, is there a weak one? Because this was meant to be the start of an... Oh, because trilogies, right. So this was supposed to be... And that would make sense with the charge shot of we're starting off with something new. First 3 games were meant to be their own semi-isolated story, with it being the beginning of the next trilogy. Think of it like the Star Wars series. Okay. The trilogies of trilogies. But they're all connected. Mm-hmm. That's why at the end of the last game, Wily got smooshed by a rock and we didn't see him escape. Oh, because it wasn't meant to come back. Okay. Things I didn't notice. Not gonna lie. That was the capstone of the original trilogy. Since we're sharing medical stories, okay. That can go in many different directions. You once had to get part of your foot amputated. Oh my god. You're on a wound vac system for almost like 9 months. Holy shit! Holy shit. Need to find the Lego Man Photoshop again? Wait. I'm scared. Anyways, video games. I unpaused just to realize I'm dumb. Honey, where's my super dice? Where is my dice? Is it here? Yeah, there it is. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba. Ba ba da ba. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Ba da da. There we go. All right. I'm gonna set the controller down just real quickly. I also see that there's this thing in the middle that just says, doctor. I'm assuming I can't go there. Walking was very awkward. I can believe that. Be not afraid. I am afraid. To be fair, the scene lasted like 10 seconds and you were yapping the entire time. Oh, dogging on the final boss. That's fair. That's very fair. As was deserved of such a massive dingus getting pirouetted to death. Very, very true. Very true. All right, Superman. Is that Superman's theme? I thought that was the A-Team. The scene of Wily getting squash heads. Okay, Dr. C for Kasak. Oh, Dr. Cuzsack. Got it. Formatted weird, not Dr. Moon. Okay. I'm assuming if I hit A, nothing happens. If it does, I will panic and reload. Thank God, nothing happens. Okay. All right, we see the dice. We know what we do here with Mega Man. We're gonna start here in the upper left-hand corner. This is gonna be our 1. Then we're gonna go clockwise. That's right, everybody. We're going clockwise. So we got a 1, a 2, a 3. Everybody knew that no matter what our direction was, but this will be our 4, then 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes, we are going 1 through 8. That's why we have a D8 loaded in the bottom. Where do we start? Only luck. We'll find out. All right, so what do? Do I just hit the roll? I think I just hit the roll. It's also very close to the Indiana Jones theme. The two get mixed up all the time. That's very true. That is actually very true. Holy shit. There's literally only one that you would consider a bad run. Everything else is doable with varying levels of difficulty. May the dice gods be kind. That sounds like I have a 12% chance to get in the ass, and we're gonna see if that happens. Also, I just want to point out the duality that is Mega Man names of like Ring Man, Dive Man, Drill Man, Pharaoh Man, Skull Man. Just awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's roll the dice in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. We got a 2. 1. Ooh. We're going to Dive Man. This has a chance of being bad if it's a very bad Aqua level. Hold there, Dive Man. I need to get the dice off the screen. It's blocking shit. Here we go. Time to take a dive. Judgment. Uh-oh. Dive Man. Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks just like Mega Man. Yes, Rowan? Oh, Rowan, I'm so sorry. You've been here this whole time. But now I need you to get down. I need you to be a good boy and not jump up. You understand that when I'm in the chair, you can't jump up here. Aren't you laying down on the couch? I thought you were going to go take a nap. Hold on, I need to get my windows all situated. Dive Man is a fantastic start. Cool! You are correct with the jams. Holy shit, this music is incredible. Admittedly, you don't know a whole lot about Mega Man 4. Okay. Dive Man is the one with a weird set piece. You mean the lava water? Gotta love the level music here. I need to start getting the Mega Man soundtrack. I'll drop my charge if you get smacked. Okay, that actually makes sense. Rowan. Come on. Please. Rowan. Get down. Be a good boy. Hey, Crit, how have you been today? Today's been fantastic. Today is the... Oh, right. If we have charge shots again, it's a fish. And shoot. Ooh. A nice pause me. Rowan, what are you doing? Come on, just lay down. Today was the day that my deadline at work happened, and we got most of the things done. So I have a deadline on Friday, and it looks like it's gonna be really easy to do. So a lot of my stress has dissipated because of today. And finally, everything is just on the one screen. Yeah! Oh, I see we have Rush Coil to start off. That's good. Energy tanks, lives. I like it. You found Lego Man. Yay! I think. I'll be honest. I'm a little scared. Yeah, the charge shot doesn't get lost on contact in this game. Okay, but it does in 5 and 6, so just be ready for that when it happens. Your charge shot is OP as all hell in 5 and 6, but to balance that, they introduce you losing it in one bonk. That's fair. So they eased into it by learning about the charge shot in this game. I will admit, I kind of wish... Ow. Ow. I kind of want to put, excuse me. Shot on the bumpers or triggers, because I got lucky. I've always liked having wait, is this supposed to teach me to hold on? Nope. It's teaching me to jump. I thought it was gonna teach me about charge shots. Anyways, as I was saying, I kind of want the shot to be on bumper instead of X, so I can hold the charge a lot easier. I see lag didn't disappear. It's good to know. What are the odds that I die? Sorry, I turboed him. I turboed him. I cheated. I'm a cheater, my cheaty face. That's what's up. Been having personal issues today yourself? I'm sorry to hear that. So the stream is a nice unwind. I'm glad I can help. There is one level you could have nabbed that could have made this level easier, but such is the will of the dice god. I'm assuming it's where you get like Rush Submarine still. 4 leans into 2 things much more than 3 did. Mets wearing adorable costumes and mini bosses. Okay, I kind of like that. The first time Mega Man is hassled by a whale. Oddly, not the last. Huh. Okay, I have no idea how to stop that. Don't make fun of me. Okay, now you can make fun of me. And then that. Ooh, I found their weakness. I found my weakness. Oh, mini boss, here we go, here we go. Why? I don't care. Turbo is fine. Ow. What am I missing? Hold on. Yeah, one of them would have given you Rush Marine, so you would have been able to use it to your advantage. Got it. Why didn't the famous doctor make robots that had effective but subtle debuffs that affect the final boss later? Is he stupid? Maybe. Also, there is a secret in 2 of these stages. 2 of them only? And they're actually decently well hidden. Cool. No hints until you ask. I appreciate it, but keep an eye out for that level geometry, especially anything that subtly deviates from the normal level design. You mean like that weird little water whirlpool that happened? That was Eddie. He's your pal. Huh. Just got a notification in response to Lego Man asking what happens on the Mega Man streams. Interesting. You didn't know Eddie could do that? I didn't know Eddie could fall either. Jump over to that little red dude. He's a pal and gives you goodies. Okay. Ah, that was probably ammo. That makes sense. I'm assuming that's the like halfway point checkpoint. He gave you something but you were too close for you for you to see what it was. Probably ammo. That's not fair. In terms of output, am I allowed to ask? Well, obviously I'm allowed to ask, but you guys don't necessarily have to answer. How strong is Charge Shot? Like, obviously there will be some moments where it's like you can't damage them with lemons, so you must Charge Shot. But in output, Charge Shot is 3 lemons. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm assuming that one is 2 lemons then? That would be a nice balance. Because as it stands like right now, against most enemies that don't have like downtime, I should probably just lemon them. Unless I need to burst someone in one shot. Aw. Well, that sucks. Mid-chart. Checkpoint? Yay! Full charge takes off 3 lines of boss health. Okay. Gotta wonder, in the context of this game, are the enemies and bosses already in the area before you go in, or do they appear like you do and stay stationary somewhat? I don't know. Mid-charge is weird. It seems to be 2 damage, but only sometimes. That's weird. I have 26 lines of health. What a weird number. Mid-charge, blam! I did not have a whaley good time indeed. But no need to blubber about it. Yeah. Let's not talk about that one, okay? What checkpoint? No checkpoint! Ooh. No! There we go. I don't think I can make that jump. He's gonna fire a missile! Fires the missile! I didn't cheat that time. That was all X buttons. Some say it's a killer experience. Checkpoints only last before game overs. Uh-huh. Yep, that's what I mean. There was no checkpoint. It was a figment of your imagination. Why is he under the water? The whale? Because whales live underwater. Why am I underwater? That's a much better question. Uh-oh. Oh, that's much easier. What the hell? Bumsy! Ah, it was ammo. Thank you, Bumsy. He's taking his bomb out! All right, so like here is a good time to use a charge shot. Like if you have nothing better to do, might as well have a charge shot ready. It's a water level. Look, I'm Green Man! Fighter of the Blue Man. Ah! Champion of the sun. You're a master of karate. Bomb! Bomb! Okay, I'm fine. Frogman! You're green now! That's my special attack! What's down the hole? This is a suspicious hole. Oh no. Uh-oh. Center? Succumb to the curiosity. Cool. I got a thing. Someone's gonna know what you're referencing, and they're gonna be so pissed that you said the wrong color. That's okay. Wait, hold on. That's starting to ring a bell there, Neko. You have now acquired a new toy, wire! It's not helpful in this level, but it will be later. Okay. It's not wired, ha! And all I had to do was put my faith in a hole. And fight a whale. Aha! I'm getting better at the whale. Goodbye, sus hole. You, Stingray! You, Stingray! Wait, not I fuck you. Just you! It's learning. Simply aim straight up and now you have a ceiling specific grappling hook. Oh, that makes sense. Anyways, the actual code is you're blue now. That's my special attack. Why was I thinking pink? You're so confused, but you're here for it anyways. Phantoms, good eye, welcome. It went boom, boom. Stingrays! Boom, boom. Up and over. Ooh! Look at the healing! Uh-oh, wait. Did it? Oh my god! I mean, I play okay. I'm okay. You hear the sounds of bones trousling. Okay. Yep, have faith in a hole, and now you're wired. Seems like a good Tuesday. Anyways, where's the snacks? They're in the cupboard. Have at. You're almost there. You got this. Yeah, it's time. It's time. You're right. I should charge a bullet. Green Man. Stop it. I win. I think. Oh. The game gave me control again. I was so fucking scared. Yo, that was kind of sick. All right, strategy, just don't panic. Too late, already did. You got dive missile. Just don't panic. I know that sounds helpful, but trust me. Time your shots and you'll be fine. Yeah, it was actually a very well choreographed fight. The missiles were annoying. I'm glad you can shoot them dead. Green screen man with the power to blend in. Specifically on video. In live, it looks weird. Being common word is his weakness makes him more complicated. Ooh, I did it! Replacement judgment. He's wearing a wire! You could indeed, and now those missiles are in your capable hands. Yay! Dive kick. Stage select, yes. Bye, Dive Man. Thanks for missiles. Let's see. We need to save the game. What a lovely start. Wait. And Joe is actually right. Dive Man's weakness actually makes him harder to fight. Really? We'll see why eventually. Okay. Because yeah, just pepper him with lemons. Seems to be very effective. What's this? Anything important? No. I now see Lego Man. That one is important. Good Lord. My eyes have been blessed by Lego Man. All right, let's get the dice up. What do we do for 7? I think for 7, we just roll an 8 again. When you eventually learn the boss's weaknesses on your own and don't get spoiled by the chat, right? Yes, yes. We don't spoil the weaknesses. The only time we mention weaknesses is in one of 2 cases. Either A, I ask, or B... Well, actually, no, that's the same way. That's also asking. B, I tell you the weakness and I ask you to confirm it. That's the only 2 cases, but both of which require me to ask. If I didn't ask, then cite today's generational meme of, I'm looking for who the fuck asked. See, green screen man is behind me. How would you say that? I know you're hiding him. I'm not hiding him. Insert dramatic music. Hold on. Insert dramatic music. Inserting dramatic music. I'm green screen man. I'm not green screen man. You can see me. Or see. The information is now obsolete trivia. Yeah, so like if it's the weaknesses of the previous game, yes. Is the weakness like the Nautiloid's weakness from The Legend of Spyro, where, yeah, it does more damage, but it's overall worse to use than something that does neutral damage? I would assume in this case, yes. In general, no. Like, the weaknesses have been the difference between me winning and me losing a lot of times. It does more damage, but it's way harder to actually hit them with? Okay. Oh, right, we were rolling a dice again. Dicing! We're just gonna go with a D8 again. Just for consistency, we're just going to ignore 2. If I roll a 2, we re-roll. Otherwise, it'll be the same circle as last time, 1 through 8. So in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I must not have clicked it. So in 3, 2, 1, dice roll. 5. I was gonna be mad if we got another 2. You're gonna find that a lot of special weapons in this game are sort of remixes of weapons that came before, but done better. Yes. Some would say that's a crap roll. I would say that's hey, I get it, it's a number 2. Well, that had some layers to it, like an onion or cake. Everybody loves cake. All right, 5. 5 it is. We're going to 5. Who's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dustman. 5. Sorry, Dust Man? Is this Garbage Man? Onions, shit onions. What are poo-poo onions? I guess it's also the weakness of the mana leeches and the one other fuck you were thinking of Nataloids when you made the comparison. Dust Man, I love this boy. He's a garbage boy though. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I miscounted. We are going to Dust Man. Thank you for correcting me. I even counted the wrong way. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to Dust Man. All right, Trash Boy. Nope, he's a vacuum cleaner. Dust Bunny attack, yo! His music is fantastic, surprisingly haunting. Ooh, the reverse. Very melancholic for Mega Man music. Is this the Lavender Town of Mega Man music? Garbage roll. I love it. Or Dust Tornado. Dust Tornado, there it is. If you think about it, if all air has some level of dust, he can beat most humans easily. True, it depends on concentration though. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to jump to the ceiling and I'm disappointed because we're not in the water. Get in the water. Get in the water. Ah! Who or why? He's hopping. He's Hello, shield attacker. Well, that answers that question. I was gonna ask, what are the odds that the hole has a secret in it? Technically, the answer was yes. The hole had a secret in it. It was not a secret I wanted. Yeah, earth attacks do more damage to the Nataloids, but earth is a shitty element to use unless you're spamming your secondary breath attack. Okay. Behold the introduction of an enemy that will be showing up in pretty much in every single game going forward. Shield attacker. Yeah. Why are the helmet bros my worst enemy? Hey, Crit, you just got Kingdom Hearts 3 this Sunday and you love it so far. Hell yeah! Do I own Kingdom Hearts 3? You had me curious. I bought a lot of Kingdom Hearts and we're gonna stream them all. With the intention of I've never played Kingdom Hearts 3, so getting to there is going to be the 2-year adventure. So one thing you'll say about the secrets, they won't appear super early in a stage. Okay, that's fair. The second one appeared after the checkpoint, right? You'll have to at least make a little progress in order to find them. That way you can actually notice how they stick out compared to the normal level design. Fair. Kingdom Hearts 3 is so fun. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to know how the Xehanort saga ends. And I at least I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was the closure to the Xehanort saga. Pretty sure most of the Kingdom Hearts games are free with PSN. That's fair, but that's not Steam. But I found them out. I can make that jump. No, I can't. Sealing me! Fuck. Do I have to... I have to stick out my chin to use wire. Okay, I already see the usefulness of that. Maybe not immediately right now, but I can tell there's gonna be some use. There's gonna be some usefulness with that. No. What are... I hate them. Anyways, electricity in The Legend of Spyro New Beginnings is a go-to element. Change your mind? That's true. Electricity is go-to, like, yes. Sorry, short-circuited. You love how I'm already Mega Man coded enough in my brain to know how to use the slide to get to goodies without us even needing to tell me? Yeah! It's one of those, just like universal translations. Like, Mega Man might have been the one to do it first, but games have kind of evolved into the story of sometimes you just need to slide off of a ledge in order to get to where you need to go. I will be honest, I did not think I pressed down. That was bad timing. That is not where I needed to go. Anyways. Who's Kid Chameleon and Genesis? Electricity is a go-to element in all games that includes it, because electricity is the best. It's kind of hard to deny the power of electricity. I will be a biased little, fighting... What's the words I'm looking for? I'll be biased in my fight. I'm not pressing down. How? I'm not intentionally pressing down. Clearly I am pressing down. Genesis was the console, Sega Genesis. I mean, I know that, but Kid Chameleon is a game on the Genesis. Ah, okay. Every time you see a retro game or 2D game like this, it reminds you of Chameleon Boy. Ah, Kid Chameleon from Genesis. Now I'm there. You wanna play The Legend of Spyro again? It's so fun despite its jank. I've never played The Legend of Spyro. I've only played the Spyro games. Main character had transforming abilities. First level was like a ninja or something. Interesting. You're using an Xbox controller, right? Are you using the sticks? Of course I'm using the sticks, and that's why I'm wrong. I am, technically it's laid out like an Xbox controller. I'm using I need that. I am using an 8-bit Do controller. I really like them. But yeah, I noticed this in Mega Man 1, that sometimes the stick has a little bit of a flick back, where I would like move forward and let go and Mega Man would instantly turn around. So yes, I just gotta start using the D-pad the way God intended. Ooh. Attempting to slide. Ooh. There's actual some slide distance in this one. This game wasn't made for sticks, sad to say. Yeah. It definitely shows, like, just the small little things, like any amount of pressing the down button is enough to ruin your day. Speaking of my day being ruined, you. My day is ruined. Alright. Ooh, healing. Oh no, running. Okay, so I think this is supposed to teach me about charge shots. Because these enemies are sucky. So charge shot them. I'm embarrassed by that. You don't think most 2D games account for true diagonal direction? You have not made 2D games, so take your info with a grain of salt. Or at least, if the game was made pre-Nintendo 64, a joystick was not the intended way of input. The intention was a D-pad. That's just what the hardware was. Ooh. I was able to get the kill that time. I lost healing. You only played the first game, but you know the full trilogy lore. That's awesome. It's got its own small fan base. I've heard plenty of things about The Legend of Spyro, and most of them were not friendly things. And the fan base for the DS version is even smaller, unfortunately, so it's hard to find anyone to talk to about it. That's fair. You remember playing The Legend of Spyro Eternal Night for the Wii? It was really good along with Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. Oh, cool. And D-pads don't usually account for true diagonal directions. Yep. Because it's just push 2 buttons same time. No respawn. No respawn. Stupid ladybug! Alright, so I have to walk to the edge in order to make the jump to the next one. Well, that's no fun. Oh, Q. I made it! Q, ladybug! Die, ladybug bastard! Ladybug buddy, that's a guy. Die... Gentleman bug? Just remember that reference? Milady bug? Yeah, a lot of enemies in this game were beefed up ever so slightly. That way, the charge shot was a necessity to take them out. Returning enemies don't really see that much issue, but a bunch of the newbies got that chonky health meter, and it's also why the mini-bosses got put in so much more here. And I appreciate that. There's a new charge shot. You should design the game around using it. I'm not your pal, buddy. Ain't your buddy, Palooka. What'd you call me? I'm not your guy, pal. Actually, I even messed up the reference. You got a problem, friend? I ain't your friend, buddy. Excuse me? Oh, I think you heard me just fine. You think a big part of the Legend of Spyro hate comes from the GBA version? I can believe that. Which is notoriously annoying in a way that makes you want to never pick the game back up again. That is a poor design. The buddy! Thanks! Sooner than later we'll get there. What, The Legend of Spyro or more game? Uh-oh. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Wait. Aha, safety. Less safety. Dang, autocorrect. Oh. Sooner than latter. I get you now. There's a secret. Ooh, healing. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. Cause that's your name. Open up. That is actually a really good design. Me no care, me go. There we go. Either people hate or love The Legend of Spyro or Crash of the Titans. Is that a Crash game? So fun fact with, which will be terrible for stream, if you want, you can just not take the item he gives you. Climb back down the ladder and reset until you get a gift you actually like. Oh, that's cool. Again, it would be awful for stream time, but you can cheese him, the little red lunchbox boy, if you want. Okay, nah. Good to know, though. You have thoughts about Crash of the Titans? You feel a little insulted to be called Lunchbox Boy? You're not Lunchbox Boy! That feels worse than some person. Die, Turtle Man. Kill! Like the anglerfish, a DS exclusive enemy. They're annoying little shits. One of those enemies that move like they're having a controlled seizure, and they have a rapid stun attack, but they're easy to kill. Glass cannons, the Rajang of Spyro games. The only thing you really know about Crash of the Titans are, hey, genius, I can't actually hear you. You know, I'm way up high in like a hovercraft or something. And Cortex calling neat. Nina a skank, damn. Okay, why'd he get strong all of a sudden? Now he's scared. Guess Lunchbox Boy is better than Baked Bean Boy. I mean, true. But what's wrong with the BBB? Nina is his daughter niece, by the way. Oh. I don't want to do the math of how to have a daughter niece. Little dance boy Speen! Oh, look, it's cooking. Oh, I get it, it's garbage. Now trash, but on fire! All right, here we go. Let's go, Green Man. No, that's Blue Man. He actually just is his niece. Oh, but there's a lying twin Sandy. Ah. Why does the health bar take so long to load? Also, am I stupid? Does this work? Not much better. Okay, I see the power of charge shots. Because now they have invincibility time frames. Baked Bean Boy is funny to say fast. Yes, it is, Baked Bean Boy. Or I guess more silly than funny, but still. Small humors make the day better. Yes, it does. Because cinematic! You got Dust Crusher. I'm assuming it's exactly what I just saw him use. I throw out a piece of trash and it explodes. That's cool. Their annoyingness is engaging, though. It's satisfying to beat their asses. That is not the same with Rajang. I hate that monkey. You can essentially counter attacks with electricity. Of course, electricity always wins. They have a mechanic that isn't just lol, get good in that. Makes them better than anything in GBA Spyro. Okay. Slow health bar is a Mega Man 4ism that you're pretty sure doesn't stick around on 5. Okay, so maybe it was just coding. It does a single pip of damage. It is not his weakness, but it is guided. Okay, that is valid. That is valuable to know. Isn't dust already, like, you know, already crushed? Yes, but what happens if you crush the crushed? It becomes crushed. Crushed. Yep, except for you, it's better because for you, it'll split apart on contact. Oh, ooh. Ooh. You think Monster Hunter kind of died to you when you map transformed into a Rajang laser and got one shot from full health? Maybe Monster Hunter didn't die, but you definitely did. So it's really punchy. Crush squared. Stage select. Cool, making good progress for day 1. Oh my god, we're only an hour in. We are making good progress. Eye damage, go, pocket sand. Tap Man. Saving game. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sounds like a D6. I'm not gonna be fancy today. No D12s, no fancy numbers. Just roll the dice that makes the sense. Not this roll, this doesn't have. Monster Hunter died for you because of Generations. Really? I thought Generations was a good game. I never played it. I'm a world baby. All right, this was just spawning the dice. Let's actually roll the dice. Let's see what happens in 3, a 2, a 1, roll. Because Rockman rolls. 4, we rolled a 4. So let's count that out. 1, 2, 3. Now it's Drill Man. Drill Man number 4. Had the dice. All of the Legend of Spyro's DS exclusive enemies are annoying, but they make the game fun and add an extra layer of challenge and satisfaction by beating the levels. That is true. I mean, that's the entire premise of the Souls-like games, right? The satisfaction of beating the challenge. Tatman just plays Michael Jackson music to fight you. He steals your powers as he plays smooth criminal. Do 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 Pakistan. Do 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 Pakistan. Judgment pierce the heavens. My drill will pierce the heavens! Generations Ultimate didn't get a US 3DS release, and you don't with NSO, so it went the way of the dodo. Ah. Nintendo Switch Online, right. I forgot that Generations made its way to Nintendo Switch. All right, what do we have for our abilities? We have Dust. Cool. It's a dust. Wire it. Do we get all our ammo back upon starting a new level? I'm over it. I'm all kinds of over it. I hate the ladybugs. What's the difference between drill, and drill? Drill is a noun, drill is a verb, and the drill is, I don't know about the third drill. Puzzle Legend of Spyro: The New Beginning has a mirror puzzle, and mirror puzzles are fun. Yes. If you beat enough mirror puzzles, you can unlock cheats for the games, which are fun to mess around with. Oh, that's always fun. I love games that, like, intentionally put in cheats with the intention of, like, there's a way to unlock them. I'm just running. Fuck the ladybugs. Bats! Healing. There's an argument for me not. Well, that's not fair. I can make this, right? You like Beeling? Boo, you stink bat! Yeah. I don't think I can make that. Oh well, at least we learned. Oh, I meant to hit continue, not stage select. Drop Rush Coil as a safety net? That's probably the way to do it. Assuming Rush can stand on spikes. Yeah. Calculated reset. Speaking of calculated reset. Just run. You hate talking to people named Spike? They always have a point. Eh! I try to jump. Heal me. Sharp-witted as well. I can't unhear. Spike just from, like, the 3 types of magic players, the Spike, the Johnny, and the Timmy. Okay, that's not gonna work. I cannot get that. Or if I can, it requires, like, this much level of guidance. You can, but you can get it. Hold on. Forward. Wire. Wire can't be shot while I'm in the air. Careful, Crit. I see over here aiming for your title of dad joke VTuber. I have the VTuber. He might have the dad jokes. It is possible to get it with what you have, but can I get it? Okay, so it's possible. I'm just bad, is what you're telling me. All right, let me practice the pixels. How many can I? Okay, so when it's the last of Mega Man's toesies, like, I don't think I can go any more pixels. You must look up and then wire, but also I don't think you can be shot in the air. Okay. So that's the amount of toesies we can have. We can have up until the last toesies. I went too many toesies. You'll take 50%? You mean half a sandwich still feels you better than no sandwich? 50% of what? Hold on. What's being discussed here without my permission? Like, right when the pixels start to raise up into the arch of his foot, that's the end of your ledge leeway. Yeah, I think I just, I misinputted that. F you, ladybugs. I very much mis-executed that. I mis-executed that too. I see, I have found the level that was the one I should not have gotten. It was very hard. That was a misinput. That was a misinput. You calm the fuck down. God, you're like a sleeper agent, but for real scared nerd me. You're fine, Neko. He has a point. No, the point has a place. The point was there. Also, that's right, I could just turn the border off. I like the border on. Adds a little more color. Your dodging of those bugs and that Met fire is majestic to watch, no joking. I'm glad that my what up? I'm very glad that my impatience has turned into a very majestic speed run level of just satisfying the what? Bat. Okay, the bat has cursed me. I will curse the bat back. Approach. Okay. Now it's time for the foot and scoot. And jump! I want everybody to know I did hit the A button, but it did not work. Apparently I hit the A button too late. Also, that young feller is Dr. Cusack. He's Russian. Could you tell? Yes. Your brother just sent you the mayonnaise horse image again? What? Do you bite him? Yes, of course you do. What's a mayonnaise horse? Mayonnaise. I love it. How do Goobas put on their shoes? You think they have an emotional support Koopa Troopa who falls off sometimes to help? Goombas just put on their shoes just like everybody. 1 foot at a time. Leave me alone! I love how everything on screen that blue flashes like I do. Okay, so it is a 1-up. 1-ups are worth it. Okay, there we go. I got it. I can successfully move on with the level now. Let this one rot. Too late. You think he's trying to ping you for a VC so you're head out? Go enjoy, Neko. Thank you for stopping by. Or there's a more terrifying idea I see. That's just what their feet look like. Calloused. Image, your feet are just leather shoes, complete with sole. The showers must suck. Shoes are feet. What? Sounds like an easier cleaning time, and less worry for shoe choices. Showers would be hard, yes. Not good. Run! Run! Run, because my life depends on it! Friend? No friend. Haha, healing. What was a hawk's most important joint? The toe and the knee? Yes? Like how you're always the one to bring up weird conversations? Not always the one, but you are one of the. Crit, huh? L-bug, speen! Oh, run! Speen! Well, they're important if you want to go skateboarding, I guess. Very true. Oh no! If only I had a way to get up there! Oh, as in Tony Hawk. You would have said eyes, considering the saying eyes of a hawk. I like ears of a hawk. I quote that way too often. Because Caboose is a legend that we all need. He's spinning. He's spinning. Caboose is a legend that we all need to remember. Mini boss? No need to be bored about it. Wireman, 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 Wireman does. There's a down arrow. The rock still hurt. You're approaching me. I'm gonna die. Can I move that lever? Well, that's not good. I don't like his level. Mega Man 4, a game of spin. Caboose, I love Caboose. Yes, the end of a train car is important. No, Caboose from Red vs. Blue. Be very careful, guys. He has ears like a hawk. Hey, Crit, try shooting the rocks. That sounds too easy. Hey, look, a 1-up. Never mind, we have been saved. The Red vs. Blue grunts fascinate you? Oh. You're right, that was too easy. I don't like this part. Ow! Ow! Not good. Not good. Fuck you, game! You got the reference, but you're also autistic, so you like train. Respect. Absolute respect. Why? Why you speen? You were so well behaved until you speen. Sarge. This here is a human propulsion system, otherwise known as a man cannon. Zarja, what do you fire out of that? Or how'd you get your hands on a cannon? Don't ask dumb questions. I'll give you dumb answers. Red versus blue. So good. You get too close, therefore speen. Okay, credit bowling. It doesn't work if you speen. Ammo. Rock. Jump and land. And rock. And rock. And more rock. I deserve that. Okay, so I think that one you have to jump and back and then jump again. Oh well. Back to ladybug dodging. I'm okay. Less okay. And you know what? I'm so okay that I don't need to prove that I can get this one up to anybody. That's how okay I am. I know I can just run right past it, and I'll be fine. Well, I'll just sit here then. Now you just jumped too early, which is understandable because you were trying to get away from shrapnel. You need to get to the end of the platform and then jump. Oh! Do I not need to hit the lever like on the way down, or am I gonna hit no matter what? This is the good one? Yeah, this is the good one. It's Mega Man 4. Of course you don't. You already proved yourself. Yes! Accurate. I'll have you on the background. I hope you don't mind. Not at all. Being a second monitor streamer is a dream of mine. So thank you for letting me live my dream. I'm too skilled and for such a lonely one up. Nah, it's not even worth my time anymore. Appreciate you, Knight. Stay on your way up and then you're good. Okay. Wait, can I? Fuck. Fuck. They only need one shot? Wait, did I save the E-tank? Oh, hell yeah! Up we go. If this was Mega Man 5 or 6, then yes, you could have done that because the charge shot is huge in those games. Okay, and this one's the same width as a pop shot. I went right to the joystick again. That's 100% my fault. User error, not the game. Purely me. Rock. I hate them. Out the way, nerd. Okay, so it's just contact. For some reason, my brain was thinking, like, you have to hit it on the way down or else. Oh, shoot. Fuck! As soon as I was in the air, I knew it. I knew it. Run, Spinny Boy, run! Just fuck. Slide, slide, slide! Ooh, healing. It's one of the reasons you actually prefer this shard shot, because the problem you have with 5, and to a lesser degree 6, is that the weapons are absolutely garbo compared to how insanely powerful your default weapon is. The Buster is fittingly busted as all hell in those games. A lot of people bemoan the nerf it got in 7, but you honestly really like the nerf. Gives you an excuse to actually play with your new toys you get from the bosses, right? And I tend to save the ammo exclusively for, like, boss fights. Slide, slide, jump, jump. No, wait, that's way later. Yes. Which is kind of the point of getting boss weapons to begin with. Exactly. Your busted Buster is the only thing you use. Granted, I'm not one to talk. All I use during, like, actual levels are Busters. Ooh. But there's times, like, yeah, like, very much, what's the point in you got this really cool weapon, and then you're just like, I'm just not gonna use it. Oh my god. No! Fuck! I want to blame lag. I want to blame something. I want to blame something so I don't have to take responsibility. This is 100% my fault, but thankfully, I keep getting a 1-up so that it's not costing me. Dealing psychic damage to every Mega Man 8 player. Toes crit, toesies! I don't want to play with the toesies! I just want to make the jump! Is a charge shot enough to one-shot him? It is. Stupid spinners. I missed. Toesies! Wait, can I just... I mean, I don't want to with these guys around, but I could technically farm the shrapnel over and over again for 1-ups, can't I? I'm not going to. One thing that nearly every fan does that you greatly appreciate is they make the charge up sound that wah 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 noise fade out almost immediately when you're at maximum charge. I hear it. And look, you were right at the end every time. That hurts. That hurts. All right, start with a charge shot because 3 points of damage is 3 points of damage. Drill man. Understood. I hate him. Okay. Oh, wait. Nerd! Is this your weakness? Chat, it's up to you to look at the, it's up to you to look at the health bars, because you know for shit I won't. I don't think that's his weakness. That ain't it, Chief? God damn it. Yeah. Up we go. I need to see if it's dive missile. I doubt it. You have literally never thought to do that? That's brilliant, dude. Hell yeah, cowardice! Also, dust is not his weakness. Let's see if it's a dive. I'm gonna run out of wire ammo. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Run. Hold up. No! That missile needed to hit him! My missile missed! I missled. Sorry, dude, you have a ton of ammo. That is true. That barely took anything. One more missile is all it took. Okay, are you gonna dive right away or are you gonna shoot me? You're gonna dive. All right, so 3, 2, 1, run. Run. 3, 2, 1, jump. One, 2, 3. Okay, I might need to heal. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Here he comes. Oh, I'm bad at reading him. God, I'm bad at reading him. But okay, we found dive. And now you have a crash bomb from Mega Man 2, but like a million times better. Let's go! I got drill dynamite. Or drill bomb. Rush? You got rush jet. Oh, cool. Candy apple red, hell yes. That would have probably been rough with just charge shots. With how poorly I played that, yes. Thank God I got dive. All right, making great progress today, actually. 3 out of the 4 bosses. And we still have time to at least try one more level. So let's get a D10 on our list. Let's see what happens. Hold on, messages? Important messages? Unimportant. Okay, weird messages. We ignore the weird messages. All right, I needed a D10. Where was I going with that? Here we are. Go away, bring up a 10. Oh, good, dice is already on screen. All right, here we go. Drill would have been the second most difficult boss to deal with just the Buster. Okay, thank God I started with water then before getting to drill. All right, ones in chat if you want me to count 2 full circles, because obviously we're rolling a D10, not a D5. One's in chat if you want me to do 2 full circles. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a circle and then do another round. 2s in chat if you want me to count by 2s. This won't affect the 1 or the 10 outcome, but every other outcome is dependent on what you choose. I want to see 1s for 2 circles, 2s for count by 2s. I'll go with whatever the majority says. Cricket getting messages from his OnlyFeets and trying to downplay it. It's not OnlyFeets, it's OnlyFannins. It's a place where you go for there's only fans, and it had to be distinct from it, so we added a second N, so it only fan N. It's a place where we sell a bunch of fans. Although fanan. I will never use OnlyFeets. All right, I see 2 2s. We're counting by 2s. 2 2. 2 count by 2. There. All right, we're gonna roll now. Box fans, desk fans, we sell them all at OnlyFan ends. But not end fans. That's only at fan ends. And they ripped us off. Oscillating fans? What are we talking about here? We have them all. But we have nothing else. We have only fans. Toot sweet. You're in the you're in the market, Buster. Give me your entire stock. Sold. All the fans. All right, let's roll this D10. 3, 2, 1, go. We got an 8. Let's double count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to save. We're going to Toad Man. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. There we go. This might be the last level of the day. We'll see how it goes. Your precious lad, your boy, the Toad, the man. Dance, water, dance. My rotund angel. Look at that chest. He knows how to sing with gusto. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. Why do I naturally get pushed back when I jump? I hate them. I hate all of this. I hate the penguins. Elaine. Run from the penguins! Ooh, I don't like this level. In the slightest. I hate this level. A lot. He does have the jams. I hate the rain. The rain in this level is rough. Remember a troll video that you don't think exists anymore? That claimed to be a top 10 list, but it was just a picture of Toadman flipping and stuff to the Mega Man 4 boss theme. Ow. Oh my god! Sorry, had to grunt for that one. Damn, if only you had a flying platform or something. I know. Do I? I do have jet. I forgot I got it already. Thank you. You've never actually tried it because you've never had this tool when you take this level on. But maybe Rush Jet will help him here. You did just get Rush Jet, yeah? Let's give it a shot. I'm noticing something already. So I see Rush Jet just goes forward without my command. Also, heads up, Jet does not work the same way it did in 3. Freshly nerfed into the ground, but still there. Yeah, so you can jump off of it. The rain will push you off of it. But that was a lot easier. But yeah, it's nowhere near the power of Mega Man 3's. What is up with this auto-scroller game? Rush got nerfed because of all the busted nonsense. That makes sense. They learned it was too strong. Slimy! Why? My inner Crash brain keeps trying to slide jump. That's not a thing. Welcome to the sewer level. Hold on. What if I make Rush Jet better? It's not. Rush Jet! The penguins counter me! Fly, my... Fuck! Fly, my Rush! You penguins! Penguins can't fly! What the fuck is going on? I hate them. Welcome to the sewer level, Civvy 11's. Excuse me, Civvy 11 sewer count noise. I don't know what that is. Does that make me uncultured? Ooh, healing. Fleeing. There's a secret over here, isn't? Ha 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 ha! I knew it! You gotta wake up pretty early to... Fuck. To... Shush. Get the jet. Get the ammo. Fly! Fuck! Okay, I have kind of noticed that one of my like calling cards on my stream is me just very quickly and under my breath just saying fuck. We're having fun. Fuck. Okay, we just go over here and fuck. It's a quirk that I've noticed because I've been watching a couple of my streams in playback, and personally I find it really funny just being like, fuck. They cannot fly, no, unless they have rockets up their butt. Actually, that's a very valid point. For humane reasons, do not try putting a rocket up a penguin's ass. But if it did, it could fly. We can all agree on that. No, it just means you have an epic boomer shooter YouTuber to watch. Ooh. Speaking of boomer shooters, I need to find time to reschedule, not reschedule, but schedule for the first time, Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages, and Mouse PI for Hire. And it's so quick, you love it. It's barely even the whole word, it's just fuck. Yep, no vowels, just fuck. Something looks sus. Something looks sus here. And it's 100% the snail. Ah! Why is the snail giving me eyes? I do like that design. That is very much, you don't have time to pew pew spam. It's not meant for pew pew spam. So charge up. Oh, that's mean. I'm okay. Hey, less okay. I'm failing! They introduced water and I almost died. You love the snail mini bosses? It's good design. Perfect level of pressure and dodging, especially this one. Yes, this one's a little hard. Speaking of literally Civvy's most recent video. Oh, Civvy, that, okay. Civvy is the boomer shooter. Got it. The boomer shooter YouTuber. City's most recent vid that he just put out like a couple of days ago was a Mouse PI vid. Mouse PI is a game that came out maybe about a month ago. I saw Lime Malicious play it, and I instantly bought it. It looks so fun. I love rubber hose style artwork. So I'm really excited for the game. Fuck! Oh, that's mean. We don't talk about that. Okay. I got gulped. I just got outplayed by a fish! You know what? No. Just no. Go next. Okay. Dive crossed off the list. So we have drill and dust to test still. Let's see. One, there should be a weapon in between here, so there's two in between here. Let's see. Obviously, we don't know Dive's weakness. That's obvious. We don't know Dust's weakness, because we couldn't test it. So there's gonna be two weapons that won't be used as a weakness. Man versus frog. Man, this robot over here parked illegally. I guess he should get towed. Wait, wrong button. No. I guess he should get towed. There we go. There's the button. I clicked crickets. I actually booed myself. How the fuck do I do that? What the hell? Now it's time for the greatest fight in the series. Golly, after such a tricky stage, the boss must sure be something, huh? Lemon versus Toad. Crickets. All right, I'm gonna hit the Toad with dust. Because everybody knows toads are sensitive to dust. Hello, rotund Toad Man. Dust. Ow. I'm sorry, what? Okay, he is not weak to dust. Drill bomb. He jump. He dance. It is drill bomb? I honestly didn't notice. But how do you dodge the rain? Do you not? Do you just get aggressive? That's the neat thing, you don't. I see. Greatest fight in the series. Do you have his weakness? No? Charge shot him. Charge shot him till he drops. You don't. You stop him from doing it. Okay. That I actually had a feeling of that because there was that little, hey, I'm dancing, you could hit me. Rain flush. And there it is. Rush Marine. Toadman is as equally vulnerable to getting pelted with lemons as he is to that. Oh, if you just attack him? When he's doing the dance, it works? Okay. We got time for one more. A D8? Let's throw a D8. Shoot him when he's dancing, he stops dancing. You can either time it so that he doesn't or just don't get jumped on. Okay. Yep, the famous way to fight him is just pelt him with the lemons and he'll just keep hopping over your head. It's amazing. Damn. All right, we still have a D8. No, this is a D10. Go away, D10. D8. That is not our roll. Just for the sake of completeness, because we only have time for one more level. This time we'll do the 2 circles around. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we have it out. Let's roll the dice. 3, 2, 1. Well, didn't matter. 1 and 8 was going to be counted the same way. We're going to Pharaoh Man to end the night. And now that busted screen nuke is yours to freely use. One of your favorite weapons in the series. Ooh. Not on the stream because it'll come up later. Oh, and there's something funny about Rain Flush that's worth showing off. Not on this stream, but you will need to rewind. Okay. Pharaoh or Ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pharaoh. Because Ring was 1. So he was going to be 1 and 5. Yeah, he's the starter 1. So the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot him before you take his power. Before? So we're going up against Pharaoh Man. The dice get off the screen. You've done your job. In fact, you're done for the day, so closing the dice window. Now it's time for what is debatably the best song in the game. Every level's been a banger, though. How can there be so much good ones? Also, Pharaoh Man is kind of like everything's like, okay, that makes sense, Pharaoh Man. Okay, now it's edgy. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, why does this slap? This slaps so much. This Mega Man 4 is amazing. I can agree. We're moving pretty fast through it. I'm kind of scared. That's a reference to the Mega Man Ruby Spears cartoon, where Mega Man takes Pharaoh Man's power and Pharaoh Man just slugs him. Okay, is there a height disadvantage from jumping after sinking? There is. Good to know. I think I know this level. Or I'm familiar with this level. Hold on, I'm concentrating. Uh-oh. Oh no, my weakness! Oh. I tried to make the jump and I failed. Oh. It's like a DVD or Blu-ray of Ruby Spears. Okay. Also, that's the show where the Gutsman ass meme comes from. Okay. The Ruby Spears show is so corny, but in the absolute most perfect way. Mega Man is needlessly buff, but you're here for it. Okay. Also, yeah, Toad is... Okay, so we can actually knock Dive and Drill off of the weakness list. So we have Dust and Toad left to try. That's awesome. I mean, you do have a jet to check the other side of the gap if you're curious. I do. Okay, now, well, I mean, I don't anymore. And I have no lives left. Oh! Well, that's gonna matter. Well, let's see what happens. I want to get as much knowledge moving forward as possible. Mummy? Mummy! Well, ain't that something? What is the decap attack? Decap attack. So if you get bonked, you can try it on a level restart. Yeah. Also, the fire glow is so pretty. It's really nicely done. What is a decap attack? Ah, Genesis game too. Okay. I never owned a Sega. I went Super Nintendo to PlayStation 1. You played as a mummy who could hurl his head at enemies. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see. Cool design. I like this, actually. And then when they hit a wall, they die. Okay. Instinctively, I want to say like, hey, that's a breakable wall. That's a breakable wall. I don't think it's a breakable wall because I see it in other parts of this map. Okay, just because we're talking about old games and a mummy attacking, it's bringing back a memory of a game that I know has been remastered, and I kind of want to stream it because I want to play Medieval again, but I need to find it. I need to see if it's on Steam or Epic or somewhere, or even on GOG. I don't care. I just want to play Medieval because I want to be a zombie who attacks people by ripping his own arm off and using it as a sword. You would love to see me play Medieval. I need to find it then. I need to see if it's available on PC. Or, I mean, I could probably find a PlayStation 1 port and just, or a PlayStation 1 emulator and just play the OG. That's on the table. You think they sell a ton of classic Genesis games on Steam? Oh, I will check out to see if Decap is one of them. That could be interesting. If you want to beat monsters with their own limbs, you could always play Fear and Hunger. Okay, there's actually a... I know I can't stream it, especially on YouTube. There's a VR game where you get to fight people with their own limbs. I forget. You must say that is a joke. That is a joke. I don't know what Fear and Hunger is. Now I'm concerned. But there's a VR game where you fight in a gladiator arena and you get to delimb the competitors. It's very cartoony, but I do like the fact that you can start it because they say raise your symbol or raise a sign and you can flick off people. Yes, Funger. I don't remember it being called Funger. What am I thinking of? I know Gura played it. How she got away with that, I don't know. Let him fall. Mummy murder! Wait for the fall. Fuck. Fuck. There's no way. Fear and Hunger is a brutal game, very cruel. Oh, okay. You've heard Fear and Hunger shorthanded into Funger before? Ah, okay. It looks like a traditional JRPG, but it's anything but that. Another hour, yes? No, another 6 minutes, yes. There's no absolute way. Okay, I want to see if Toad... I need to test something. How much ammo Okay, a good chunk, but it is a screen attack. Okay, let's give it a try. So evil, what do you mean? I have a schedule to keep. Pharaoh Man. Can I interest you in Toad? All right, good news. Toad does not matter. Dust Time. That is not his weakness, but never mind. Uh-oh. Ha-ha! Fuck. Like, just for example, if an enemy has a bladed weapon, they can chop your limbs off and you literally just can't attack. Wait, I think I might know this game. It is not, but it does do a somewhat decent amount of damage, really. Yeah, wait, dust isn't his weakness? Good dash though, thank you. Unfortunately, it was not enough. All right, 5 minutes, we got this. Fuck. Stop sprinkling me! I don't want the sprinkles! Rainbow sprinkles are bust! Uh-oh. Wait, shit, no! That was the jump, fuck! Take out my anger on these ladybugs. Literally, as it was happening, I realized. Ooh. I'll take that. Did I get the B? I don't know what you're talking about, which means you said a spoiler, which you shouldn't do. But no, I forgot to jump. Oh, right, Spike's death. Dumb. Super Eye Patch Wolf on a video on Funger 1. Okay. And literally just like a month back released a video on the sequel. We would seriously recommend watching those before you even consider playing those games. Okay. They're extremely cool and very deep in lore, full of old gods and deep creepy stuff. Ooh, very Berserk coded. I like Berserk. Do bats wake up randomly, or is there something coded? Fuck! Damn it. They're extremely cool and very deep in lore, full of right. But due to that, in and of itself, you should immediately get an idea of the tone. Got it. You think it's just a timing thing? Okay. Why was this so much easier? As soon as they appear on the screen, there's a timer that goes off and a certain tick. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the healing. This is a wait for it. Run from the skull head. And we're at the end. Maybe I was subconsciously trying to rush it? Maybe. Okay, well, Dust was doing a lot of damage for not being a weakness. Trying to wipe out in order to see what lies beyond the hole. Maybe. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Forcing him into the light attack is something I like. Dust isn't his weakness, but it does deal extra damage compared to Lemons. So it's just a hard-hitting attack. But yeah, definitely not his weakness, but it just hits pretty decently. Like, I'm not gonna call it a charge shot, but it's better than a Lemon. It's a nice weapon. Hero Man's weakness actually has lore reasons, and it's really funny. Remind you to tell me when we get to the boss rematches. Yeah! Because the boss rematches is a spot where you are always allowed to tell me weaknesses. Would it be possible to do a little bit of overtime to check out over the hole? Yes. You read my mind with that one. Though it's not, if you don't do it this, you can't win the game, like Magnet Beam in Mega Man 1. But yes, I want to check over the hole. So first things first, we're saving the game. And we're heading back to Pharaoh Man. And you know what? We're just gonna do this nice and easy. Never mind. Because apparently getting into the sky is too hard. We'll also provide a warning if you want to 100% later games, your stage selection route. Okay, so there was something. Selection routine might twist your arm into some extra backtracking. That's okay. Just pew pew the bugs. Remember to jump to save energy. That's Mega Man 3. B! This is a great excuse to refresh your lives. Valid point. Balloon! Ah! An extra jump, and I'm assuming you can do multiple? Classic. Refresh lives! Aww. Well, there we go. That worked out nicely. So yay! We got the B, we got the W. Joe nailed it. It's literally just item 1 brought back. Yeah. Say hello to item 1, but B. You generally wish it came back in the later games just for the convenience. It is nice. So at this click, you estimate 3 streams, including this one. Really? That would make sense. 1 more stream to knock out the rest of the Robot Masters. 1 more stream in order to knock out the Robot Masters and probably start the end game, and then 1 more stream to finish off the end game. The Wily Castle equivalent of Mega Man 4. Awesome. That means we can get back to Mega Man Battle Network pretty soon then. Which we're getting into Battle Network 3. Isn't that the good one for Battle Network? So we're gonna go Mega Man 4 into Battle Network 3? That's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Good, so that means on Wednesdays we have some good games ahead of us now. Speaking of good games, guess what we have ahead of us for the rest of the week? If you guessed Subnautica 2, you'd be correct. If you guessed anything else, the answer is Subnautica 2. We're playing Subnautica 2 tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I just want to delve into it as hard as I can. It's in early access, so we're going to be able to come back to it. There's actually a chance that once things calm down a little bit with Subnautica, and by like calm down, I mean like as things go out a little bit further, we might start up a weekly Subnautica series again. Like every Sunday we'll play more Subnautica, whether there's new things to explore, whether we have to start a new game, or maybe we just do challenges. Like, can you beat the game without building a base? Can you beat the game only using solar panels as your energy source? And there's some other things to do. I'm very early in the game, so I don't know anything. But we might get into that because I like Subnautica 2, and the fact that it's gonna be in early access for 2 years, I don't want to say I want to milk it for 2 years, but I want to enjoy it over the 2 years until the game gets into full release, and then we can do a front-to-back version of the story. But maybe the like whole experience of we played the game so much that I'm not scared of the ocean anymore will be gone. Maybe. Nah, I'm still scared of Reapers. To this day, I have nightmares about Reapers. Yeah. So current, not Mega Man, long hauls are Subnautica 2 and Okami. Are you forgetting anything? Those are the current active ones. Eventually, Doom is on there, Crash is on there, Spyro is on there. There's a few things that continue, but we're technically in between games on the rest. Your Thalassophobia will keep you far away from those streams. But I will have your emotional support from the sidelines. I'm also thalassophobic. But I will state, at least hear me out on this one. Not in that way. It's not a hear me out, but hear me out. Subnautica 1. Ignore below 0. Subnautica 1, even with Thalassophobia, is one hell of an experience. But I will admit, the only way I was able to play the game was by streaming it. Because I tried playing it multiple times, and even Stalkers, the like first predator, the first thing that tries to take a bite out of you in the very early stages, scared the shit out of me. Because I am very thalassophobic too. But Subnautica 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. Once you get through, and to be honest, I never got over my thalassophobia, it was still there. Learning the game was so fun. The story was enjoyable. I loved the survival crafting aspect. I would say give it a try if you can. Or if playing it is too much, which it can be. It's also expensive. Not right now. Subnautica is like maybe $5 to pick up. At least give the streams a try. Because we can share in the fact that we're thalassophobic. Maybe not the live streams, and I'm very much recommending go to the VODs and go watch the Subnautica playthrough. Because there's like the hand-holdy, right? Like, we can be scared together. There's also a 40-minute highlight of a Subnautica event happening, and if you can survive that, you can survive everything else. You just like terraforming games, so you'll pass on buying that one. Technically, it's not a terraforming because you cannot adjust the land. I don't know about Subnautica 2. Subnautica 1 and Below Zero, you can't adjust the map. You can only build structures onto it. Dude, I know if you have an interest for it, okay. But now that I've busted through all the Dark Souls game, Kingsfield would make a great janky but classic replacement. That and Demon Souls if you can emulate it. PS3 version surely has a ROM, so you can give it a go. Freaking PlayStation IP holding nonsense. Yeah. Don't worry, the actual next Souls-like that we're playing is Sekiro. So I still have that. You don't like building games like that. That's okay. And Crash is also the current, oops, we were 4 hours under the limit game. That's true, but that's Crash 1. I meant Crash 2 is the like continuation that we have. But anyways, I'm about 10 minutes over. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate the ever-living hell out of you. Also, I see I got a crap load of Discord messages, so I gotta go deal with those. When I have a lot, it means either a bunch of people did a bunch of things at once or somebody wants my attention. Crash Banuka 2, Green Dot Steakhouse. What the fuck is that? Anyways, I'm sleepy. I'm actually gonna crash immediately after this. I ate something funny for dinner. My stomach's a little upsetty. Glad it didn't bother me during the Mega Man streams. Sorry, gassy. But yeah, tune in to the rest of the week for some wonderful Subnautica 2 gameplay. I'm also kind of annoyed. A couple of my favorite streamers have been playing Subnautica 2, and to keep myself in the dark, I haven't been able to watch them, which is why I want to play a bunch of Subnautica 2. And I guess I could probably make this announcement during the Subnautica streams, or this statement's not really an announcement. It's not that big of a deal, but I'll say it now too. I want to get some gameplay into Subnautica so I can be like X number of hours in so that I can go play with my friends. Right now, I'm only 2 hours in and I feel guilty. I had an opportunity to play with some friends on the weekend and I felt guilty because I didn't want to spoil myself to new things. So after this week, there might be an instance where I know what's going to happen in Subnautica 2 because I'm going to be playing with my buddies in the co-op mode in order to just have fun with it. That's what I want to do. So it might not be a blind playthrough after this week. I will try to get as far as I can this week, so we'll be free from most of the spoilers. But after this week, no holds bars. I'm just gonna play. Take a sleep, you goober. I will. Missed you so much over these last few weeks. I needed the breaks. But work is finally calming down, and I have 2 4-day weekends coming up over the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be fantastic. Hope I have nothing but good times ahead. You too, manga. Oh yeah, I also got a new graphics card. It's not installed yet because unfortunately my power supply was missing an 8-pin cable. It came with 2 8-pins and 3 CPU cables. I didn't know that was a thing. And the CPU cables, although they plug into 8 pins, don't work on graphics cards. So I had to order another 8-pin, and that comes in on Tuesday. So I have a very expensive graphics card. I don't want to say very expensive. I didn't buy like a 5090 or anything. But I did get a 9070 XT, AMD's top graphics card. There was a sale at my local Best Buy, so I jumped at it. So I'm gonna have an upgraded graphics card, but I have to wait till Tuesday to get it installed because I need a power cable. But yeah, I'm gonna be asking you guys next week during the Mega Man streams because switching over from NVIDIA to AMD for graphics cards, I need to futz with some stream settings. So we might spend the first section of the Mega Man stream troubleshooting. Make sure everything's stable, everything doesn't get like granular and squarey, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be counting on you guys to help me with that. But that'll be next week. But anyways, I'm heading off, I'm stalling, I like yapping. So we have Subnautica 2 tomorrow, then Subnautica 2 on Saturday and Sunday. Then we have more Mega Man next Wednesday and some troubleshooting of new stream settings. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the ever-living hell out of you. And without further ado, from good-eye to goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!